for something that ain't blue. And you got sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you. No, we never choose, always wishing for something to come true. What can you do? I've been out on the ocean, searching for something that ain't blue. And you got sick of the motion, I've been out on the ocean, searching for something that ain't blue. And you got sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you. No, we no, we never choose. No, we never choose. Always wishing for something to come. No, we never choose. Always wishing for something to come true. What can you do when, baby, you know the love? What can always? What can
All right, so let's open this up. It's still rendering, but basically this I got asked for another revision. So yeah, but check this out. It was just the vocal.
I've been out on the ocean,
The main
searching
one.
for something that ain't blue.
There's a lot
And
of
you got
white.
sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you. No, we never choose. Always wishing for something to come true. What can you do when, baby, you know the love got you? Love got you. Love got you.
Alright, so now it sounds better. In the mix, it sounds lovely now.
I've been out on the ocean, searching for something that ain't blue. And you got sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you. No, we never choose. Always wishing for something to come true. What can you do when, baby, you know the love got you? Love got you. When, baby.
Okay, cool. For a second I thought I cut out too much, but it's perfect. Cool. Alright, so let's go to, whoa, hold on. Some of my drives are still missing. Oh, okay, hold on. And I'm gonna open a new live set. And let me remove from sidebar. I'm trying to think. What else should we try to accomplish right now? I got that mix template. Let me check that. Let's operate. So Ableton Standard versus Suite. 64-bit. You can. So I think I'm using. I think all of these plugins are final saturator, EQ8. Is channel in Ableton 10? Channel audio effect. Interesting. Alright, well, while we're here, let's just run through this template. So all the tracks have, I'm not sure about the channel EQ, but I'm gonna put 2 EQs, utility, to check things for bio capability, as well as to swap them if necessary. And the nice compressor just to kind of touch things at the top. And then that's kind of what I'm trying to accomplish, but what I figure I'll do is I'll do another EQ8 set up with a super low cut and a high cut. Actually, I'll leave that like it. That's normal. And then we're gonna go glue. Compressor, then we're gonna go glue. This one's gonna be 4:1. We'll go glue compressor for like a really hard edge, and then we'll run it into a limiter. That's basically it. EQ, light compression, harder compression, even harder compression. Slam into the limiter. But other than that, I think it's time for me to, whoops, not my email. I think it's time for me to see what Myself back to the DAW. Dude, I need to get better OBS, guys. My hot commands are not working, dude. Now they are. Oh my god. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, we're gonna pull that back. This is so frustrating. They work half the time. I've been on for 30 minutes. This is sad. This is really sad, guys. Who else is in the chat, man? Can someone else save me from myself? Okay, but this is the beat that I made yesterday on Twitch. Last night.
What's her name? 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 Miss White Cocaine. What's her name? 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 Miss White Cocaine. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Miss White Cocaine. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
Okay, that's feeling good. Maybe we should make something from scratch. I'm just trying to find something to do, guys. I have like another 2 hours to kill. My stomach doesn't feel super hot. So yeah, I'm sipping on this IPA. Living my best life. maybe today's a good day to. Where's beat? Oh, is beat 2 the one I'm supposed to be deleting? Let's double check. Floppy beat. First things first, we gotta make sure that's the right version of floppy beat. So we go here, current project. See up version 1, version 1. Untitled, don't care about that one. We'll hold up.
Don't wanna.
Where's that hi-hat? Yes, needs some work.
Don't wanna. Don't wanna. Don't wanna.
There's something more about that hi-hat. Feels like it's poking me in that brain.
Don't wanna.
So the hi-hat feels good, but now this jump feels too loud. So I think the high one could come down a little bit in volume. I'll put it over here too. Whoa, look how much quieter that is. And I'm just going to not do that. I'm gonna do that. So let's check that. Because it shouldn't be too loud.
Don't wanna.
Alright. Okay guys, let's take a chat break. Let's see what's going on. Hold on, let's see if the key command switches or not. Now my mic will work. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? So the mic setup. Dude, I suck. Let me check the sound on this. Yo, chat. No volume. Oh, okay, hold on. Alright. Ooh, I'm gonna turn the chat music down. Oh, okay, hold on. Alright. Ooh, I'm gonna turn the chat music down. Oh, okay, hold on. Alright. Sorry about that. Filters. Let's take that to like negative. 21. Close. So let's check. Alright, that's good. Alright, well, let's send those. Turn link sharing on. Cool. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe we go through something. What is this? Oh, that's the stuff with the, okay, hold on, that's a project that I don't need. Decap, degradation, air collab. Let's check out the air collab. I'm supposed to be sending this over to him like weeks ago. Get some house done. It's just loading. Alright, here it is. So let's go, DAW. Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Oh man, is that my neighbors? Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, I have that house minimal techno track I was playing with. Let's dig into this. Let's dig into this. Okay, so forget the drums. Let's take convert to melody. I like that. It's that but boom 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 boom. Sorry, I forgot I had to clean this. My mom just asked me for this journal. So all I'm gonna do is chop it up, slide this up and top. Yeah, I said my mom, I meant my brother. But let's see how that turned out. Alright, let's try that. Let's get some serum up in there. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it can't collapse it. This is not the move. Let's check out Splice. Maybe I have something old on there that I can break out into. Never Look Back. I don't think he even wants me to release that. 121 Destiny. Let's check that out. Don't save changes. Dude. Actually good. I don't know when I made this. Damn, son, where'd you find this? This joint is slapping. Hey, good morning, Mary. Oh, Infinite Dumb, what's good? Dude, all right. So I've been streaming for almost an hour. The first 20 minutes or so, I was on my BRB screen, which it goes on my chat screen. Yeah, see, my hotkey commands are acting weird. Okay, here we are. And I didn't set the mic up, so I was just talking into this chat screen in dead silence for like 20 minutes this morning. Oh yeah, Mary, I made this and I just found it. Infamous and Dumb and Maribel. I had a call that I was supposed to be on at 9. They didn't show up. Then I checked my email, and my boss was like, dude, you're off of work this week. So I sent him an email being like, dude, what's up? And he was like, bro, I guess he sent it to me on Facebook message instead of email, being like, yeah, I don't need you this week, really. So I was like, yeah, I'm about to crack this beer and chill, see what's good. I got this house tune that I made forever ago. Yeah, long story short, I'm foolish. I don't trust my hotkeys anymore. That sub needs to be meaner. It's like, yeah, it's the wrong pitch. Let's drop that down an octave. Actually, here, I'll just do it this way. MIDI. Give me my MIDI effects, my dude. There we go. Drop that down. Whoops, not scale. I need pitch. And we're gonna take this down by 12. Yeah, there we go. I gotta soft clip this a little bit. Yeah. Now I can turn it up a little bit. Yeah. See, that sits nice. We need that. The sub is important because it's like what our bodies feel a lot, and it has this feedback loop. It's actually pretty cool. The reason why subs became super popular in music is because, like, people started to realize that, like, people were taking advantage of a lot of things about, like, psychoacoustics, like how the human brain kind of interprets sound, and they kind of realized at some point when they were doing movies forever ago that sub-frequencies, like, give us, like, endorphin rushes, because when we used to feel sub-frequencies, it meant that something that was about to kill us, we're feeling its vibrations. That's how big it is, that it's creating vibrations through the ground, and we're feeling them in our body. So that's how we used to understand, like, for the longest time, our bodies evolved to have that relationship with sub-frequencies. And now we don't run away from dinosaurs, but we can produce them electronically and acoustically, you know, like a bass guitar. And it gives you get endorphins from it. Hey, Noviter, what's up, dude? A bunch of people partying in here right now. Dang. It's like the whole crew. I was checking out Noviter's stream the other day when I popped on. Oh man, Noviter, they already heard the story, but I literally was in this here. I'll show you exactly. I'll show everyone exactly what I was doing. I was in this view. But I turned my mic off. So for the first 20 minutes of my stream, Noviter, I was just doing Because it isn't. Because the mic isn't coming through, my dude. So it's hilarious. Just hilarious in general. So I'm going to take the compression off the master. We're going in mono, folks. Mary, like, I just feel like I don't know what I mean, I'm telling you, you guys can see I'm turning my head to the side. This over here is my extra screen. It's like, what am I doing? We're back in stereo. I just wanted to check the low end. If anyone doesn't know what mono and stereo is, please ask. I'm happy to explain it. Basically, it's just the concept that the mono means whatever's playing on the right side and the left side is the same. Stereo means that, like, something sounds different on this side of the audio recording as this side. So, like, for example, like binaural beats, that's stereo. Word. Thank you, Novider. Wow, this is pretty rough. Get this. Oh, no. Undo. I want the frequency to be 18. Let's go. That was a little too much. Let's go 12. Mary, what you been getting into, though? Are y'all about to get on a COD? I'll come watch you guys. I'm only about to stream for another like 20 minutes. I just wanted to get used to streaming in the morning a little bit more, because I think I'm going to start doing like 9 to 12 one day, then 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. the next, then 9 to 12 the day after, then 6 p.m. to 10 the next. Working. Dude, yeah, my job has been a little bit, like, I teach kids music, and so a couple of kids got sick, and God bless their hearts. I hope they're okay, because, I don't know if you guys have been hearing, but there's like pulmonary complications with children after they catch COVID. So they catch COVID, they're fine, it's like a fever, but like months later, they'll have, what they're basically calling like a pulmonary syndrome, so their hearts don't work that well. And so a couple of our kids got really sick this week, and I'm just like praying. I'm not even religious, but I'm seriously praying for them. It's like tight to have work off, but it kind of sucks in that circumstance where I'm like, oh, so like enough of my students are sick that I don't have to come into work, which is like, dude. But Mary, what you do for work other than killing noobs on COD? Who else is in the chat? Dumb, what you been on recently? See, I don't know where everyone is. Like, Mary, I know is American, but Novider, Infinite, Dumb, were you guys doing stuff for July 4th? I was telling all my homies that I know this Australian girl. Oh, okay. Maryville, I feel you. One of my friends used to be the person who would like talk to. They were like the dispatcher for truck companies. And she was like, I was talking to her about it once, and I was like, what kind of contact do you have with these guys? And she's like, we see them sometimes when they come in to like pick up checks, but usually we mail the checks. She's like, I just talk to them on the radio. But it just reminds me of like, it's just like, dude, I feel like talking on it. I mean, I feel like trucking, that job probably sucks. Like, as with all jobs where you have to like drive all the time. But, oh, okay, sick. But yeah, dude, she was like always talking about how, she got to talk on a CB radio, and that's like all I got to, like, I was like, oh, tight, you get to talk on a radio. I just want to be like, breaker. I'm actually like 5 years old. Sorry, I'm just cleaning this little thing right here so I can roll myself a cigarette. I know anyone who's been on stream, we talk over phones and emails. Mary. So she doesn't. I just assume she talks on a CB radio. She definitely, yeah. Why would that's so true. Why would you talk on a CB radio when we have cell phones now? For real though, for real. It'd be me out here with like a walkie-talkie, being like, yeah. I gotta say, I'm yeah, dude, exactly. Mary, I'd be like working there for a week, and they'd be like, "Hey, Justin, we have one thing. Could you just start using your phone?" Yeah, they say they can't hear you on the CB radio because that's not what it's designed for. Right. I'm telling you though, in another life, I was about to say I'm Goose and my brother's Maverick, but that just put me to death. I just killed myself. Who else is in? I'll be Iceman. He survives. And my brother can be, not Goose, because he dies. But I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes, so I'm trying to roll them. But I'm telling you guys, I quit forever ago, and I only started recently because it's just like, dude, I'm so bored. I'm bored in the house bored. I don't do it for fun. It's like literally just time-consuming activity. So lame. So actually what we're going to do with this is we're going to compress a little bit. And there's one problem that I'm running into, and that's that they're not, this actually hi-hat right here should be a little quieter, and this one should be a little bit louder, because like naturally when we play instruments we can't do that. It's hard to play the exact same pitch so when you hit a rhythmic instrument, it has a pitch, and actually you hitting it softer or lighter changes the pitch, and so just adjusting the volume, whoa, hold on, is enough for you to kind of get a little bit, but this will just open it up a little bit. It'll feel a little bit more natural. Real talk, Mary, my friends got, like, some of my best family, like, me and my brother, our family, some of our best friends, they just got engaged in New York, and we have not been able to visit them, and I'm just, like, about to move to Florida, and I'm like, dude, if I can't see these homies before, it's crazy, because they used to live in Miami, and I lived in DC, right, for, like, 5 years. They moved back to DC for, like, a year, so we got to live together again for a little bit. Then they moved to New York. A year later, I'm moving to Florida, to Miami. It's just like, dude, my best friend lived in Miami. I should have just moved 5 years ago, Jesus. But real talk, I'm a little bit bigger of a fish in Miami than I am in New York. Like, there's a lot of dudes like me in New York and LA. You can kind of tell with the pay rates. Like, pay rates jump by like 30 to 40% when you get to LA and New York. So, but my pay is going to jump when I go to Miami, because DC's not really that, it's not, like, DC has some people who come through and record. Like, I worked on a session once with, like, Matchbox 20. I worked on a session once with, like, Gucci Mane. I worked on a session with Usher once. But that was all like they were performing in DC. Someone from their label was like, yo, we're missing something for this track that needs to be released like next week or in 2 weeks. We need to get it on Spotify like now so it drops. Then they'd find the studio in DC that I worked at that was pretty expensive and they'd work there. Dude, Mari, honestly, Maribel. I have a friend named Mariama, that's why. Dude, my whole family's from New York, and I like dig it as a vibe. But like, dude, I have social anxiety, and especially because of the ear training and stuff that I do. Like loud noises, I get anxiety about them. Like I have to control, like kind of like what. And I feel like New York is one city where you have no control over your day-to-day experience. I almost moved into a place in Chinatown, Manhattan for like $500 a month. A tiny studio apartment, and it was like the craziest deal, and all my friends were like, why aren't you taking this? You're gonna be in Manhattan, you're gonna be in Chinatown, your rent's gonna be $500, and I'm like, bro, every time I leave my house, I'm gonna be in one of the most crowded areas in Manhattan, straight up. I was like, no, I can't do it. And the girl who was like friends with me, she could afford it, but she really wanted me to live there with her. Like we weren't dating, but she wanted another person to live with her because she was scared of like walking around and stuff. And I was like, yo, you can't live in New York if you need another. Like it's just like one of those things where I was like, girl, I can't move to. It was also that too, where I was like, she was kind of expecting me to like watch out for her, and I'm like, yo, I got your back, but like, yo. My hours were so weird. If she was like, yo, I need help getting back from the grocery store at like 6 a.m., I'd be like, yo, I'm still at work. So she ended up, I told her to get another friend and maybe they'd find it. And she ended up just moving in there alone and kind of got like a boyfriend-ish dude right before she moved. But yeah, Chinatown's insane. Ooh, that's kind of tight. Let me, You know what I like to do is I like to, find an audio track. What BPM are we in? 121. This is always a really good trick, anyone who makes music. Go to all your samples. Find something that's 121 that sounds kind of cool.
Incoming message. Incoming message. Incoming message.
Okay, that's from a track I already released. We can't use that. Yeah, so check this out. So this, I'm going to pair with this hi-hat, actually. So we're going to do this. But then we will come back to that later. Because we really are supposed to be doing the trick that I was about to show you, which is... Okay, so we're gonna go down. Perfect. Okay, so check this out. So we drop this in. We gotta. It's gonna sound like It's gonna sound cool already, because it's in the right BPM and it's a nice groove. Oh my gosh, Staten Island. I love Staten Island. My grandfather used to work at a lighting factory with like only Italian people and Jewish people, like way back when, you know, in Harlem. Like I'm talking like the 30s and 40s. Actually, maybe a little bit later, because he was in the Korean War. Actually, let me look that up. When was the Korean War? Okay, so I was a little early. 50 to 53 was the Korean War. So my grandfather was down there in the 50s, and I remember all the homies used to live in Staten Island. It was like they were in Queens, but all the dope Italian families used to hang out with were all in Staten Island. I think they all end up moving to Florida. For real, dude. It's so funny how many family friends and people in my family have grown up in New York, New Jersey, and then just moved straight to Florida. But we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna slice this to a new MIDI track, and we're gonna go built-in. And so if you check this next to this one, it's the same thing. It's just changed it into MIDI. So if you listen to this, and now check this one. So this one has some clips in it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go the X fade snap. We're gonna loosen it. Actually, I know how to fix this. What we're gonna do is we're going to, it doesn't matter because we're about to rearrange them. And I'm gonna do this. We're gonna duplicate it, and we're gonna get a pattern that's going. We're gonna get a pattern that's going. So we're gonna go like this. We're just gonna try some random stuff, and then we're gonna start pulling stuff back across. Because we're like not even reversing this sample, we're just basically moving pieces around. It's just in MIDI. So let's see what that sounds like. So we're gonna start short.
would come to you.
Yeah, dude, because I got here, I'll switch through my screens. I got the start screen. I got the DAW. We got chat. You can see my Brittany Murphy t-shirt. What up, Brittany Murphy? I got the VR. I'm definitely feeling pretty fancy these days. I'm feeling pretty fancy. I figured I had to put music in my scene, and I'm like side chaining my vocals. So in the chat scene, I got that super chill song, but you can still hear what I'm saying. I'm feeling it. Except I forgot to put the vocal back on. I mean, I forgot to put my mic back onto the channel, so it was just the music and yeah. Oh, Topher, you missed out. I was in this view. Hold on, let me bring it back to chat. Bro, I was in chat and I didn't set up loopback, the audio interface, so it was just the chat music. So I was in here for 20 minutes in the beginning of my stream this morning, just being like, talking to people in silence. What is up? Yeah, dude. It's funny too, because there was like 2 people in here who I didn't know. They were just like, I guess one was probably like what they call they're like the monitor bots. They're like actually, Topher, I've been doing a ton of research on anyone who's interested in actually, like, I'm super nerdy. I went to school for economics, but this guy Devin Nash. Oh man, I'm gonna link his YouTube page. But he really has some very, very good insights about Twitch. I have learned so much just from listening to him talk about stuff. This dude Devin Nash is a G. But dude, it's like, what was he talking about the other day? He was talking about just chatting. The category on Twitch has grown the most out of any other category in the last 5 months, like dramatically. And he's just talking about some of the other things, like that's why they added like Amazon movies and some of this other stuff, because they're trying to get people to be like chill, you know, like, yo, like I just put Netflix on. Oh, Cheeks in the house. Woo, woo, woo. What else was he talking about? What was I watching the other day that blew my mind?
I've been out on the ocean searching.
Oh man, he was telling me about bounce rates. He talks a lot about bounce rates. Every time somebody goes into your channel, right, they get hit with an ad, unless you run ads. And 30% of people who go to your channel and get hit with that ad immediately leave. It's like, what? That is a terrible statistic that I learned.
I've been out on the ocean searching for something that ain't blue. And you got sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you. No, we never choose, always wishing for something to come true. What can you do when, baby, you know the love got you?
I'm gonna sidechain the background vocals to the vocals. Just a little bit. I can hear them. Just a touch, just a touch, just a touch. And actually I'll do a 2500 cut too. Your vocals 2500 right here. Your ear can hear this frequency super well. So if you push it up a little bit or pull it down, you can save yourself a little bit. So if a vocal's really like harsh, yeah, reach for this frequency and just pull it down and just start sweeping. But I like to keep it around 25.5 for this one. It feels a little higher. And then boom, we're gonna sidechain. Sidechaining is cool because what it's gonna do is it's gonna duck the volume of the background vocal when the vocal this when this lead vocal comes in. So it won't do anything, but if they're playing at the same time, it'll pull it down a little bit. So it's like doing my work for me. It's like having an engineer on the board, and it's like I'll turn the music down whenever somebody talks. You know, same thing.
I've been out on the ocean, searching for something that ain't blue. And you got sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you. No, we never choose, always wishing for something to come true. What can you do when, baby, you know the love got you? Love got you, love got you.
Actually, we're gonna go peak limiter, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to turn it down with a compressor. That bass is really nice. It's a nice round, super clean bass, so we can actually do a lot with it because there's not like anytime you start adding like a lot of top end to the bass, you start saturating it, then the top end sounds really harsh. But with this, we can kind of just touch this. Everybody know I love sausage fattener. Everybody know I love sausage fattener. That's my jam. And the gears too. I mean, this is half of the reason why I use it. It's just fun to look at, my dudes. Also, Dada Life, they're like known for their they were able to achieve a big room house sound in electro house by basically like really like perfecting some compression techniques to get these sounds to sound like really good in large, super large venues and small venues. And they like went to a team, and they're I can't remember what they're called, Tailored Noise, and Tailored Noise like basically worked with them and made this. And Endless Smile. I'm gonna digress for a second because Endless Smile is also dope. Where's Endless Smile? Come on. It just looks good, guys. I want to play with it. Dude, look, happy, sad. It's like, come on, man, that's perfect. Also, Endless Smile turns anything into a build. But let's get back to the bass line, I digress. So here, that's with, and this is without. Kind of just it gives it a little bit of a facelift. It kind of pulls a little bit of the energy from the bottom and puts it up in the top, but it doesn't really, the low end's not weaker, you know? It's just like kind of redistributes a little bit.
I've been out on the ocean, searching for something that ain't blue. And you got sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you.
And also, like, I just compress the shit out of it. I like the way the bottom is, but I can also just, like, that's why, like, I feel like a lot of people don't use expansion, but, like, you can undo your compression in cool ways with expansion.
Searching for something that ain't blue. And you got sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you.
to get that guitar stem a little bit more out too. If I compress a little bit, I think I can get it to sit a little bit more. A little bit more better.
Searching for something
dude, we are out here, dude, for real.
And you got sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you. No, we never choose, always wishing for something to come true. Why can't you?
Oh, Topher, I'll show you that. While I got you here, I'll show you that gate trick. Where's my gate? There we go. Yeah. Okay. So you can use gates to modify the transients really well of things. You just got to make sure if you're touching the front end of it, you have the look ahead. I always turn the oversampling on just because my computer can handle it. But this is like the default setting. So if I come all the way down here, it's not going to cut anything out, right? It's set at the bottom of it. But if I start pulling it up, it'll eventually kind of take some of the back on. And if you just find a nice spot down here, it just got a little bit more pop. So this is off and then on. You see, it's just like, it's not changing the kick, you know? It's not changing the kick that much. It's just taking like any weird noise or things that happen pre-transient and after, like, it'll kind of chop some of the tail off, but you can just adjust the release. If you ever feel like it's taking too much of the tail off, you just come and touch this bad boy right here. But I mean, that trick works so well, you can hear it like with all this track. Like, I feel like a lot of the times I'm able to AB it with all the stems play. That's how much it helps the kick cut through. Also this too right here, just a tiny bit of expansion in like the 6K range, because that's where the if you think about how a kick drum works, like you hit a pedal, that pedal is attached to that stick and it hits with a ball on the end, you know, and it hits the kick drum. You can get more of that hit, like the transient hit in 6K. So if you expand or even just bring this up, I did both. Oh no, I just expanded, but you'll get this. Skipping a little bit.
Searching for something that ain't blue. And you got sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you.
think I pulled the bass up too high. I'm gonna cut it. I brought it up a dB. I'm gonna cut it back that dB. Let's just check. I think the piano's sitting a little bit different with this bass than the last one because it's a little thicker. Okay, that's better. Yeah, Topher, real talk, the one stem that you really have to be careful with are the kick and the bass, because if your bass is too loud, it has the low elements actually hold so much more energy than the high elements that you could eat up all your headroom with like a bass line. I've seen people do it all the time where they'll be like, dude, this I don't know what's going on. And even in my tracks, when I come back to them like 3 weeks later, I'll be like, I'll play a hip hop beat after this that I made last night, and when I came back to it today, I was like, dude, why did you make the bass so loud? You know, it just eats everything. But the cool thing about your bass is if you look at it, it's actually it's like perfect. You know, it's like one of those things where I'm like, if you see how I shape, Topher knows, when I shape people's bass lines, I'm usually doing a ton of work. On this one, if we look at it in post, hold on, it's exactly the way it's supposed to look like. Because we want the track should kind of be a slope. It should be like a hill. Like the hi-hat should be like quieter than the kick and the bass should be louder. So you should see some progression. And so when you see that in a bass already, that means the master is going to look good because you already are like 75% there, because that's the bass has so much energy. It's already kind of giving you the shape on your master.
I've been out on the ocean, searching for something that ain't blue. And you got sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you.
Dude, and like even like I just like to A-B stuff every once in a while.
Got sick of the motion, come to you.
You know?
No, we never
If you can add, if you can drop and bring stuff back like that,
wishing for
you're
something
good.
to come true. What can you do? When
That's
baby
just hear the energy, but you're not hearing any like weird frequencies getting added in or anything.
love God. Something that ain't blue. And you got sick of the motion, hoping the fish would come to you.
I don't like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quick render, and I'm gonna just open up chat and see what everyone's up to. I'm super curious actually. Yo guys, this is funny. Topher asked me for 2 revisions, and I literally texted him back today and was like, bro, I have to send you another one. I made a mistake, as well as we just, at this point, it's time. At this point, if I'm opening it up for the second time today, I might as well just touch it again, you know, like look at some stuff. And I'm happy I did, because I feel like that bass line was fine, but now it's like in the 9th percentile, you know? And that hi-hat is a little bit wider, which definitely is going to help on like earbud systems. And The vocals feeling clean. Dude. Oh, Mary's still in here. Yo, I was reading, Devin Nash was actually talking about it, and this other guy was talking about it too. Because I was talking about helping you clip your stuff, and they were all saying that, that only works really when you have a huge following to go from. Like clips inside of Twitch are definitely something you should use, but like taking your clips and moving them to YouTube, they say it's not as helpful. They were saying it'd almost be better for people to explain, like for example, like me, like instead of me clipping, like me playing video games, I'd clip like me explaining how I set up my OBS scenes because I did them all myself, and they're like, those videos do better. But you don't do OBS stuff. But that's what I'm saying. Like they're almost like it seems like the educational aspect of Twitch to YouTube is a big piece of where a lot of people are getting new viewers on YouTube as well. So it's like I was figuring maybe we could do something more like the silly clips and highlights. You know what I mean? Like not less like you destroying in gameplay, but some of the more sillier things, and I feel like that might be kind of funny and bring people over. And I'd be happy to do that too. I'm just trying to get more into video editing. And I'm super down. I feel like you got, especially you and your boyfriend, both got some fire skills, and y'all are hilarious. I feel like that's part of it too. Y'all are hilarious. So it's like that from like an entertainment content standpoint. I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I would be happy to help y'all on that for sure. Yo, Topher, yo, real talk. I'll be a back office person. I'm gonna be moving to Florida, and I'm like really just trying to grind for a year and just build up some video editing skills. I got Photoshop. I just got Final Cut Pro. I'm about to teach all myself this stuff, and it took me about 3 months to get like pretty clean and yeah, dude, Topher, I feel like it took me about 3 months when I was 21 when I really got into Ableton, when I was like, all right, I want to be Ableton certified, let's go. It took me about 3 months to get to the point where I was like, okay, so I know what I don't know. Like if someone asked me to do something, I could be like, I can't do that, or I can. Oh, here, let me pop into the chat. We can get some chill. This music is by Elephant. He produces lovely videos on YouTube that are educational. Topher, I linked you his stuff. He's the one who I learned. Basically any Max for Live tool, if you see me use it, I most likely picked up the technique from his video and experimented on my own and found some other ones. But like the basis for a lot of my Max for Live use is this dude Elephant. He is a G. Also, his voice is so soothing. He has like, it's like caramel cup. It's just like, dude, Australian and English people, they sound like they know what they're talking about. A lot. I use Max for Live a lot. Topher, Max for Live. The best way I can describe Max for Live is because Ableton is programmed in C++ and Java, it has certain restrictions that are based on the architecture of those codes. What Max for Live does is it kind of lets you wiggle, gives it a little bit more bending room. You know, a lot of code is pretty rigid. Max for Live allows you to manipulate that in a way to, it's like Ableton Live duct tape. Like, you shouldn't be able to do it, but you got a roll of duct tape, so now you can. I want to say Max for Live is definitely on every single project I use. I mean, here, if you look at what I have and what I've downloaded from them, it's a lot. Like, I think I have most of their plugins. All of these are free. Some of them are like for specific purposes. Like I can use an Apple remote to kind of do stuff at Ableton if I want to. There's Capture. Capture was made by Richie Hawtin, this techno producer. Capture is like a way to you can save a live set in a way that you normally can't. Like the way that you set up Capture, like Topher, like for example, if I open this project and I change my audio interface and then I hit new project in Ableton, it will be on the same audio interface, like it won't change. Capture, I can save basically everything that's attached inside of Ableton. So if I'm running like video and sound for like a live set and I'm touring and I'm running it off Ableton, I can use Capture to save like basically the entire live set. Like I'm talking microphones, lighting systems, things like that. It has its own LFO, there's all kinds of stuff. It has some API things where you can actually do, these would be more like actual programming. You can do graphical programming, but like, they got their own comb filters, I mean, and you can feedback, feed forward, you can pitch right, pitch left, you can really like comb the crap out of stuff. A lot of these are just really good plugins, they're free. Your system can probably handle them, to be honest. Let me think what else is in here. Shaper is a great plugin. The Max for like limiter is good. Oh, here, actually, I'll show you one thing. I'll show you one. This is paid, but I can send it to you. But this is called Grain Scanner. And it is a very fancy, super fancy, it's like a delay basically. I can input information into it and control it, and instead of how a normal sampler plays where you can actually you only can control the start, you can't control the start point. With this, I could put it in the middle of a sample and then have the start point slide back and forth and create like really weird textures and stuff. But it seems like it doesn't want to load. Okay, here we go. But here, I'll just play some notes on it. But then if you start running this scan, and you can change the position a little bit further forward. See what I mean? So this, the start point of the sample continues to move, and then you can set the direction like. Oh wait, hold on. And so this sample sounds the same, but if you were to, example, take this preset that I just kind of changed a little bit, and then just take a sample and put it in. Like, let's find a choir. Whoops. Yeah. So check this out now. And I did that to make this song. Straight up. Where is it? My internet's about to be mad slow. But once I play this for you, you'll see exactly what I mean. Come on, internet, don't be slow. Open. There we go. Give me that. Okay. Who should we raid? Who's streaming, guys? I'm done. I just want to show you this. I just want to show you this song so you guys can see what I mean. How you can take that, because I literally did that exactly with a choir sample. Then let me open up BLVKSITE. I got too many email addresses, y'all. I think I have like 5 or 6 right now. It's too much. It's like, get your life together, dude. Topher killed that track. Topher and who else is in our streams that you guys would know? Ryan Conway. Ryan Conway sends me some tunes sometimes. Is it Underground? No, it's Sci-Fi Confession Fallen Runner. Where is it? Where is this? Holy, here it is. But Topher, that's how I made the vocals cut in this. That's probably dumb loud. Sorry, guys. But you see what I mean? If we listen to that, and then this, you know, it's the same thing. It's just a different speed, and I kind of controlled the chops a little bit. But Grain Scanner is an Ableton thing that is wild, and I'll make a note to send that to you. I will send that to you for sure. But let's set this up to master. Okay, so let's get everything up under, and pull that bad boy back, and we just want to take it back just actually, you know, I don't have to do that with this because I didn't use any sometimes I run my stuff through analog gear and then I have to pull it back, but I did not do that on this one. This is a 100% in the box mix and master. And so let me double check. Did I already bounce it? Topher, I think I already bounced it. I think I just didn't send it to you. Where's turquoise is where I keep all my. But yeah, Topher, look, like I got all these Jones. I found all these Jones on I found all these little brushes and stuff on this free PNG website. That one's kind of shady. I might have to replace it. But yeah, dude, just threw them over my schedule. The Dolly, the 6 p.m. Dolly Joan, I found that Joan online. Super. I didn't realize OBS was so easy to use. Like once you figured out that you have to there's an order you have to put stuff in that I didn't realize for the longest time. I'd always put an image under my base canvas. Nope. All right, I bounced it. Okay, I'll email that to you. But while we're here, who should we go see? Hey, Racetracks Beats, what's up? I was about to I was thinking which one is. I think Beat 5 is the one that I was like. I took the bass out. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I was mixing down a tune for Topher. Real talk, everyone in the chat right now are like actually on Twitter. Mary, Dumb, Cheeks is up in here. I mean, we got the whole fam for real. So we're gonna save that. But yeah, check out this beat. Check out this beat. I made this last night on my stream, and then I think we're gonna figure out who to go visit. What's the vibe, guys? Where are we about to go? I got a friend playing Horizon Zero Dawn, which I don't even know what that is. Luigi NYC TV. I think he was in all of our streams at one point. Maybe we should go raid him, see what he's up to. One point. Maybe we should go. Yeah, okay. Y'all can hear me tight. All right, so I made this last night. Let me pull this back. I was trying to make I was like trying to do like my Danny Brown thing, just make something super weird. Right? We should go raid Luigi. I'm gonna play this beat through, and then let's go raid Luigi. Yeah, let's go raid.
What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
I just gotta wait till he says what her name is, cause y'all know. Y'all already know.
is white cocaine. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
Yo, real talk. Let me bring this back in the chat real quick. Everyone who stopped in, thank you guys so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I literally got my boss told me that I don't have any jobs this week, so I'm just like, all right, dog, I'm gonna be streaming like a madman. So cheer. We about to raid this homie and see what's good. Peace, love. Let's go.